Hello, everybody. Gonna make some clusters today. It's a whole page in there. All right, if you're watching this on the replay, I'm gonna make some clusters. So grab your scraps and craft along. Focal points, some of these little paper dolls, some butterflies, and I've got my labels, and I've got my store-bought ephemera. So we have a lot to choose from. Some room up here. I'm going to try to focus on making things for my Junk Journal Madness journal. And am I still signed in, Jeff? All right. So clusters can be kind of long and slender, or they can be round. That little piece. You just find some things that go together. I kind of use a formula that was that I saw on Corey Dahman's video. It's been, gosh, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago now. And she used these long, slender bits. Let's see. I don't really want to lose that pink there. Oh, that. So I need to pull out more of these page edges. Put them in the right place. Green clashes. Maybe I need like, there we go, some like sewing pattern. This is like craft pattern. Have it out like that. Have it like that. Put a little, something like that. Let's do it. Grab the glue. Another tip I got from Corey was just to put just enough glue. Like, don't smack it all down with glue. Put a little glue here. Because then you could come in later and tuck stuff underneath. I want this end to be torn. Nothing like waiting to the end to do that. I'm not sure what kind of paper that was. Like, so thin. Let's tear a little bit of this off here. Okay. Ta-da! I've made a cluster. One. Let's see what else we can make. It's a fun little piece. Okay. I'm going to pull the book page edges out as I see them. Cardstock. Half this bag is either cardstock or book page edges. There's a big one. Try not to sneeze. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. This was a die cut I did a while back. A couple years ago. And never used it. I don't think I liked the way I had it directionally speaking. Some more scraps. Oh, that's a fun piece of paper. Tissue. Looking for all these book page edges the other day. Oh yeah, I love that paper. I love both sides. I'm always torn on which side to use. It's a Vicki Boutin paper. Little piece of red. Okay, let's see. We've got this, that, and this is a digital, and I forgot who that is. I don't know if I like the white with the cream though. I do kind of like that. Okay, let's get a piece of that though. If you're just joining me, say hello so I know you're there. This is the end of the tarot. Okay, let's glue. Glue where I just some glue on the finger. Okay, I'll put this like, do what on this side? Go one in the front and do one that's smaller. I think I do. Let's cut it down and bring it forward. Okay, and I need something else in the back. That's some Timholtz. That's different shades than what I'm looking for right now. There's that butterfly paper again. Nope. Oh, that kind of a, it's like a shimmery rose. Kind of pretty. Cut this down. There's a piece of paper. Hey Kim, hey Debbie. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I am on a never-ending quest to. It used to be in a box, like a shoe box, one of those like photo boxes from Michaels or wherever. And then I was like, let me organize, the big pieces from these little pieces. And yeah, I still have it. I mean, I guess it's going to be never ending, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And this is like really skinny. I need to bulk it up a little bit. It's never ending, but maybe I can add that now. Now that looks good. Don't need it as long though. The other end. Yeah, clusters are a great way. I hate throwing stuff away. When you can make it into something else. Yes. Hey, Emily, how are you? I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do one tonight, live. And then at 4:51, I was like, oh, let's do it. All right, so I've got 2 so far. Okay. You can make round ones. You could combine, shapes, I guess. If your brain likes it, I mean, do what your brain likes. If your brain doesn't like it, don't do it. I've had this piece of Tim Holtz paper. I think that's what it is. For a long time, it came in an Etsy haul, and maybe it's time to use it, but I don't see anything that I like with it just yet, so we'll put it here. Got that one I keep throwing back in the pile. That's from last May when I did a say it, Susan, one of my design team projects for Creating with Jovi. I was using her kit Vistosa, and I did it like in time for Cinco de Mayo. So isn't that funny when you can remember where that scrap came from? And then these are the tops of the scrapbook paper when you pull them off the pad. Hi, Maggie. How are you guys doing? Maggie, I was watching your video a little while ago. That was fun. I like the birds in the background, and you mentioned them at the beginning. But that, it adds to the whole forest woodland theme, So that was fun. I'll use some map pieces. Okay, let's see. Here's some, like if you have a small piece of scrap, Susan, then you're going to make it smaller. You betcha. Let's do that. This is Creative Memories. Those little like story box cards. Oh, we've had Blue Jays before. They're very aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Maybe I want that side with that. Yeah, I'm covering up the purple. The letters upside down bother me. And I really want the letters to show. Okay, let's do that. I feel like I need something else in there though. Just pulling out the book page edges because I needed them for my project the other day. Well, my project you're going to see on Monday for whatchamado, MS for Mondays. That's Tim Holtz paper. It's really thick. Maybe I don't like the green in there. I like that. And just stick a circle in there. No, I'm covering up my letter. That's the problem with, I think that we have with using up stuff, is it's going to cover up something, like some part of it that you like. Yes, I can only speak for myself, but that's fun paper too. Nope, don't do that. Okay, that probably looks a little weird, but I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm not going to take it apart either. I'm going to glue it like this. And then I can go back and fix it after I've kind of smushed it all together. And Maggie, I only record on the weekends. Except this week. We had Thursday and Friday off. Kids have Monday off too, but it's kind of like a midwinter break. And I would do more. If I had a craft room, like I just had a table and I have to clear it every time. If I had a room, ooh, I'd be in there after work doing it. I'd be participating in all kinds of challenges. I just, on a school day, I can't. I come home, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's terrible. Cranky. Okay, oh, there's a fun piece. Okay, all these. That's villain. Oh, here, let's tear the curly bit off. Okay. Yes, I could staple. In fact, I have a little tiny stapler. My husband has a stapler on his desk. But I find I mess up when I staple. And I don't know if it's just getting up there in age and holding on to things. I mean, I don't know if you ever watched my videos and see me drop stuff. A lot of it's when I'm like, got it going in fast forward so you don't see too much of it, but sometimes I go in my video and I drop stuff. Maybe this will fit with this. Nope. But it looks good with the green maybe. So I'm trying to figure out what colors. I think that's a green in the background. Maybe it's too much green. Maybe this would be a good one with the butterfly paper. Okay, let's tear it down. Just tear it. Just do it. Emily, what do you mean hard time covering your paper? Oh, and I'm glad to break you into your first live. Hope it's exciting. These really aren't the most exciting of pieces I'm making here. It's really weird. A little bit of that paper again. And these are good just to stick on the corner of a page. Nothing fancy. Just to doll it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, covering up things. I have a hard time. And like that's the only one I have, and I got to use it. And then it's like this Vicki Boutin paper right here. Let me get it out. I've used that a lot in my full deck challenge, these little hexagons, and I love both sides. And I only had one sheet of it, and I'm still coveting some of it. It's like, not using up the paper because you love it so much. Oh, there's a piece of it right there. Or covering up something on the paper. Yeah, it's a struggle that most, I think, crafters at some point can attest to experiencing. Let's see. I really want to use up that paper right there. Yeah, I like the little bits hanging off. But I am afraid that because it's older paper that they'll fall off. Yeah, I have to get over it. That's the last one I have because I have so many papers. I have a problem. I also collect vintage cookbooks, and I've had to put myself on hold on a certain Facebook group from buying more. I just don't know where to, well, you know, I got things to pay for, stop buying them, and I don't have where else to put anymore, really. But I love them so much, and I'm not going to journal with them. I just love collecting them. How about the vellum with the boy? I really want the vellum to hang off, like in the back. I think that'd be pretty. Yeah, I do like when you get a pack of paper and you get like 3 of that print. Of course, then you get 3 of some prints that you could care less about. Oh, let's see. That's some shimmery paper, but I don't think that goes well with it. It's got like pinks and greens and gold. I don't know if you can see that. And then I apologize for my hands being upside down on your screen, but when I record, my camera's upside down. So when I edit my videos, I'm having to flip them around. So when I do lives, unfortunately, we are upside down the whole time. Look at add a little bit of the Kraken in there. No, different kind of blue. Get some more. Let's get some more scraps out because we just don't have enough on the desk here. We'll clean it up later. That's Christmas. Put that back in the bag. You do like the little dictionary pieces. Maybe I want that to stick out. Yeah, another piece and another piece. It's never ending. These, I think, are from the same pack, so they would go well together. Maybe we should put that in the back. Put that like that. And have the vellum hanging off like that. I don't want to put that there. I could put, here, let's glue these things down. We could put kind of a focal point. You've got butterfly. You could put a label, paper doll. I did pull out some paper dolls. These are so adorable. Oh, and I just closed the bag. So I can't ever open it. Hang on. I feel like I'm in the cycle of closing it. Okay, so these are digital paper dolls, and I'm pretty sure they're probably AI created. I don't know, but they're cute. I don't think they have like extra fingers. They might actually be, from a storybook. I don't know, or from a particular artist. But the more you look at them, they look kind of vintage, but are they really? Those are cute. So you could take one like that, and you could put her on like that. I mean, how adorable is this? Yes. And so you can always make your cluster bases. Keep them in. Here. Let me show you. I get this with all the things falling. Keep them in one of these cookie tins. This is Christmas stuff because, Christmas stuff. Tim Holtz. Or you could do like some maybe little. I say little, but they made the big things, kind of like I did with my little ephemera storage thing, but they made the big ones for their clusters. Like Gail's done one, and you can either pull them out or tear them out. But you can, go through your labels. You could butterflies, Tim Holtz dolls too, if you like them. Some people don't like them, but you can, any of these little things would be fun. So I have a lot of sentiment stuff. I'm not too terribly big on some of those, but oh look, wilderness. I could pull out some of those for my woodland thing. Like if I pull that off, that would look good. I'm covering with the butterfly now, but you can put that on the middle there, and then you just you can glue the whole thing and it's solid, or you could even make it like a little side tuck or a little corner tuck. Like even this one would be good if you put a little glue, kind of like an L-shaped glue, and it would be a little corner tuck. You wouldn't put it all the way at the bottom because you have that piece hanging there, but it would fit like that. How would that look on there? Nope. How would she look on there? Yeah, just cover up my number though. Keep cover up my number. So yeah, I have those. These are things that I cut out while watching TV. I've done clusters while watching TV. Shall we go ahead and glue that on there? Let's do that. I'm gonna do that and add that to my Junk Journal Madness journal. Let's raise it up a little bit there. Yes, you could top a belly band. You could even, if you had like thicker like cardstock or thicker scrappy paper, it's kind of plain. You could take several of these clusters and decorate it going down. I'm gonna put this in my stash to my right here, for my Junk Journal Madness journal. I was working on that and I saw the time. I thought let's do it live. Okay, I'm gonna put that. Oh, okay, everything's falling. Okay, butterflies, birds. I have bigger die cut birds, but you can even, I have some smaller ones. Flowers, digital flowers, sticker flowers, magazine cut flowers. And like this one could go this way as well. It could be a top tuck. Can we find a little girl for this one? Let's see. Somewhat in the blue dress. Oh, it's wrong blue. Or in the yellow dress. Wrong blue. It's gonna be all the wrong blue. Just don't put blue, Susan. Oh, see, her feet got cut off when I was printing her out. Don't always pay attention to the printer settings. Well, it's gonna take me a while to find one that matches with that yellow. But you get the idea. Did I already try her? She's cute. She would come out. The thing about that is now you're covering up my purple flower, but I worked hard to not cover up. What about a butterfly? So butterflies can go in these. If you're doing a Junk Journal Madness journal, that's just big fluent. Go like, oh my goodness, look at that. And I cut the antenna off. I don't know about you, but I'm not about trying to trim around them. I have tried. I have some in the bag where when I pull them out, I eventually just snip. And you can redraw them. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love that. Hey Emily, if you've got a Joann's near you, they're always having sales, and right now with some of their stores closing, I bet you can find some. I got mine March of 2024 at Joann's. It's got a lot of it's digital too, where you can just change the stitching, like it has picture, and you just put the number in, the one you want, and you could sew these, yeah, for sure. Hey Carrie, I didn't even see you come in. Yes, you could. That would be cool. You could even turn it into a cluster snippet roll. Is that a new creation? A cluster snippet. A snippet cluster. Oh, now I have more room. I'll move those books out of the way. There's that paper. That paper goes with this paper. Let's tear off a piece of that. I have to remember which direction to tear. Does that bother y'all when y'all see the white sticking out like that? Or is that just me? I thought I put too much glue. Can I squeeze it in there? Or can I put it over here? Oh, too much glue. Maybe we'll offset it like that, or flip it around. It's a bigger piece like that. Oh, decisions. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just do it. Yes, definitely different ways to tear. And sometimes I forget, and I've got to remember, but I don't like seeing that. Now, if I'm going to cover it up, obviously, not a problem. There's a map. Okay, squirrel. So I like also like these elements off of, this was actually a real ledger, had writing on it. Little 6-inch ruler comes in super handy, so I don't have to get the big one out. I'm gonna put it over here and lose it in a minute because I won't be able to find it. That's fun. Do I want to tear this or I want to cut this? This and this. And Tim Holtz. What about the back? Nope. Don't like those. So, this evening, no, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to record the video for the March Junk Journal Madness theme. Of course, nobody will know what it is except me and the guest collaborator, who is a mystery as well. But that's going to be exciting. She sent some great ideas, and probably do it tomorrow because I got to work on my current one, because then I record that one and then my brain wants to start working on that one. So I've got to focus on one at a time. But I need to record that so my collaborator can start gathering their things. I was like, where'd my paper go? That's a digital from, I think that's Tracy Fox from her Creep on June from 2024. Now that would be a cute one to add a paper doll. Let's see if we can find one. And oh my gosh, I keep closing it. I will also finish up my junk journal news for the week. She's cute, but she doesn't have pink. She has pink, and that is super adorable. I think I'm gonna go with that. How many pieces do you guys typically put in your cluster? Those who make them on the regular. Trim some of these things. Do you have a formula, or do you just play around with it until it looks good? I think that I would probably say I'd do like 3 to 4 papers. Okay. She looks adorable. You could ink her if you wanted to. I am not going to. I'm just going to put some glue down the middle. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Yeah, I know it's upside down, Susan. Oh my gosh, this whole time. I forget. There you go. It's a digital carry. when I finish, I will go and try to find out who it is and link the shop or even the actual kit. And if I forget, remind me. My husband's sitting here. He'll remind me. He likes doing that. So y'all use glitter paper. I don't use it too much, but when I first started junk journaling, I just did challenges to get my feet wet. And I did use that for a few things, but not so much anymore. Like that and that and that. Didn't lose the. Let me flip this around. That's my problem. I don't want the word jerk. I don't want that. Oh, there's a circle piece. Nope, too bright. That's too bright. Use this fun little piece. Yeah, Emily, as far as a focal point, I really think it's just like make yourself some bases, and then when you are, making a journal and you need a cluster, a little decorative thing in the corner there, you just take them out. You can take out your focal point and find a base that fits it. So that's a strategy that you can use. Bring this big piece of cardboard. These pieces just need to go in the trash, Susan. Well, that red. Yeah, we'll throw that part away. Keep that part. I really need, like Rachel Ray had that bowl for her trash. I have a trash bag next to me, but I just have a trash bowl. Put things in. I don't know if I want that. That's a piece of a drink label for a drink I never heard of. But I've got those from, another chick piece. Look, those go together. It's like a puzzle. Squirrel, Susan was talking now. She's forgot what she was saying. I bought guest checks from Diane at Pretty Pink Houses, Pretty Pink Cottage, something like that on YouTube. And she sent a little like stash of those in there. So that was cool. Okay, let's try it this way. I think I need to, it's too big. Put a little circle piece in there. Does that look weird? It does. It looks weird, Susan. Stop trying to put that in there. Oh, there's that embossed piece. Okay, we do something like that. I don't know if I like all the tops are like not torn. Yes, Carrie, these are cute. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all the things. All right, hey Teresa. Oh yeah, I don't. 5 to 7. I think depends on how big you want your cluster. How big your space? Yeah, how big your space is, and what you have in front of you, because I don't know. But this one's gonna have 4, so it's gonna have 4 maybe. Let's see. I feel like that's too big. And now it's gonna be too small because I tore it like I can't arrange those that way. Maybe like that. Maybe the focal piece needs to be the embossed piece, Susan, or, you know, in the forefront. Not really so much calling it the focal piece because could be. I don't like the white sheen. There we go. All right, glue it. Okay, that one, that one. I haven't made too many fabric clusters. I should do that sometime. I got on Etsy one time and got a bag of, I guess they're called crumbs, but scraps. That's some of the best pieces though. And some are real uninspiring, but get there and find you a quilter that's getting rid of some things. Oh, what if I add that piece to the back there? Okay, now we're building it up. My glue's getting yucky on the tip here. Let's see. Reading Teresa's comment about organizing. Oh, I forgot I can show these. There you go. Oh, I'm so talented. Yes, I need to organize. I know Teresa, you mentioned like doing a organization like HOP. I really need to do that. I can't get my brain around it right now though. I did clean my little space here. I need to get a new desk, and when I get a new desk, maybe that's what I need to do. Do a little video thing like that. I'm adding more pink. This one's getting really springy, you guys. But when I did clean my little space here, I found stuff I've been missing. Like as soon as I opened the package, I was missing it. Case in point, I took out this pink one to use and I put everything else away and I turned around, couldn't find it. So I ended up getting this one out. I found it. It was, I guess it just fallen inside of something else over here that I never look in. So there we go. I don't know if this one really needs anything. You can just make that a little corner tuck. Oh, here, let me show you what I've done so far. Okay, let me turn it the right way so y'all can see it. There we go. Wilderness. I don't know, my chunky gnome. Of course, this is the one I just did. This is the direction I see it at in a journal. And there's my little girl, paper doll. And Carrie, I'll try to remember to put that. This one needs a focal point, but for now. This one, that was fun. Adding that butterfly. That's a little slender one there. And then that one could be a top with that number being like that. I'll show you. Speaking of Teresa, I've got my journal here that we did for Junk Journal Madness in July, and I have some clusters in here. There's a little cluster up here. I don't know if you can see. Okay, Susan, it's backwards to them. Okay, that one had a button and just trimmed off some little pieces there of things, little lace. Let's see. And I've got another one in here. This one here. And I think this was one I had made. I just put a butterfly on it. Let's see, I kept the antenna on that one, and that one I did not make it a corner tuck. I should have, but I did not. Let's see. Okay, this one I did. I just add a little butterfly to that one. But that was digital. That was scrapbook paper, text. That was a stamp strip you bit, off some, I think it was coffee dyed paper or tea dyed. And that's some sort of digital label. That one, that's just a big cluster. I think I probably built that, while doing the journal, like on the page and not like just separate and glued it on the page. There's one down there. And of course that one, I had that one. I just added the little bird to it. Let's get your little bird stickers or your digitals. There's one that became a little side. I call it a side tug. You call it a side pocket, whatever. But, and then there's one here at the bottom that had a label I stuck to it and a little tiny digital flower. And I think that's, yeah, that's collaging. To a certain point, it becomes collaging. And yeah, so I love that journal. I'm using that right now for my, for Lori and Enchanted Dreams, her little monthly thing that she's got. Let's see if we can make one more here. That looks fun. It has to be a little colorful one like this. I need to offset it like that, that. Maybe I need to turn that around. No. Turn that paper around. I don't think that there is, yeah, Teresa, I can't wait. I still have, for everybody else listening, I still have October and November available. Anybody wants to step up and snag those, send me an email or DM me on Instagram or just put it in the comments. Me. Okay. I think I'm going to glue those and then maybe I'll find something to go with it. I don't think there's one formula. I think that's what I was getting ready to say for clusters. I think that's in general for art and junk journal making, which to me is just a form of art. There's no one formula. There's no one rule to it. And that's the nice thing about it. That would have been fun to cut. Maybe I'll try to do that while it's glued in there because, that's always best is to do things after you've glued them. And I'm going to do it and I'm going to regret it. I think that's what I like about junk journaling. And I get tickled, and I probably shouldn't because some people are just new to junk journaling. When someone asks, and I guess, I don't know, maybe there's content creators out there that are particular, like, Junk Journal Madness. It's like, you got to use 9 items, a minimum of 9 and a minimum of making 14 things this month. But I mean, if you can't, you can't. There's no rule that says you have to. It's not there's no police, right? And I know maybe there's some. That looks terrible, Susan. Cover it up. Oh, golly. I don't know. Maybe there's people out there that think there's someone that's going to come get them. I don't know. But I say do you. Nobody's going to be the wiser. What about a butterfly? This thing looks terrible. It was great. I messed it up. Is that a moth? I don't like that. Moth. That one? No. Oh, no. You're going to let your last one be complete poo. Okay. Focus. Fine. Store-bought ephemera to go over it. What's something nice and bright? I have a coffee shop. It's usually linked in all my videos. I don't currently sell anything. I just have some freebie digitals up there. But if anybody's ever interested in any of my journals, I did post them one time and nobody was interested. So I just took everything down. What about the letter N? It's very specific, but I like it. And hi, Angela, by the way, and Vicky. Yeah, well, Emily, I see you are also like doing like a mashup between the Junk Journal Madness and the Fairy, is it Fairy Core? Penny's Fairy Core, which is super cool. But once again, I didn't know about the Fairy Core thing until, gosh, maybe a weekend into it. So, but I'm gonna start kind of cleaning up here. There's, I should just go for an hour, you guys. There's that one. Let's see if I can zoom in here. That's it. That's all we're gonna get. Somewhere's my needle. We should put that back on the glue real quick. Okay, it's like gumming up, and then I have problems getting it out later. Okay, I've got the M. I've got that one. The cute little paper doll. That one. The butterfly with the circle. This little bee paper that means a focal point. The embossed one. And of course, the one I'm going to add to my chunky gnome. I should just call them chunks. It's the gnome. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Well, Angela, if you ever see anything that you want, if anybody sees anything in that shoebox that I shared today, you let me know because it is full of stuff. I could just send it to you in Happy Mail. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Angie does have a channel. In fact, some of y'all have been on Junk Journal News on the shout out page at the end. So make sure you check your on your YouTube channel, your mentions where someone's mentioned you. But anytime you guys have a project coming up, let me know. Or if you're going to participate in one and you think I might not know about it, even if I know about it, let me know because most of these I've had to go searching for. I would say 95% of what's in the Junk Journal News video I found. Teresa has sent me something, Jovi has sent me something, and Yvette Qualley, is that how you pronounce her last name? She sent me something. I will, Maggie, I can probably try to tag everybody when I'm done in the description. I'll put the link to the paper dolls. I'll try to tag a thank you to everybody who showed up. So that should show up in your mentions. And Emily, I read your thing. You don't do Instagram. Yeah, it's either like it or you don't. I do have a Facebook group called Junk Journal Madness. It should be linked in my Junk Journal Madness videos. I don't know if you do Facebook either, but Teresa also has, she has a merch collaboration happening, you guys. She has a Facebook group. I did mention it in the Junk Journal News. Hang on, I've been wearing my headphones, so I've only been half hearing myself. My head hurts now. Yeah, the news thing, I just came up with that because I found out I was missing on a bunch of challenges and collabs that were pretty cool, and I was like, oh, I would have done that. I know you can jump in on anything midstream. You know, you're encouraged to, but sometimes I don't know if anybody's like me. Let me show you my planner real quick. I used to do bullet journaling. Well, I attempted to do bullet journaling, let's say that. Um, so I have this from back in those days. But I plan out uh, kind of when I'm doing things. Some of these things don't actually happen on the actual day, but I put some of the challenges I'm doing. Like I got Jen's over at Scrapbooks and Memory, her Ephemera Madness. I keep writing it down, but I have yet to do that. And then the whole Polly's Fairy Core came up, and yes, Carrie, go look. I have a whole playlist. In fact, tomorrow night is episode 8. Um, I've just made a little video. It's like I think we're up to like 8.5 minutes now. So at the very beginning, I have the month stuff, so like anything in February, specific, or March specific, and then I have all the year long things going on, and then it goes into Instagram events and channel shout outs, shop shout outs, and thank yous. Emily, Happy Mail is if I said I'm gonna pack these up, put them in an envelope, and mail them to you, and then you get it and you go, oh, look, I'm so happy Susan sent me email, Happy Mail, not email. I mean, I don't know, you might be excited if I sent you an email. But all right, Carrie, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, Happy Mail, you can probably search it on YouTube and find videos of Happy Mail. It's just, people sitting crafty goodness. It could be materials, it could be ready-made things. But yeah. See, I've got Carrie's mixed media challenge. It's been in there for a while. He announced that early on, so that's kind of good. Yeah, I need to do some of them. I don't know if I'll do every day, because I do that M is for Mondays, and one of those is mixed media. Emily, they just send it to you. Like you can email someone and say, here's my address. And like Teresa, she sent me Happy Mail because I actually ordered something from her shop on coffee. And so she had my address. But you can exchange them. Also in some Facebook groups, I'm in a couple Facebook groups where, if you're comfortable sharing it, you can. I don't put it up here on my YouTube. But do what you're comfortable with. Some people have PO boxes, but no, I live on a teacher salary, so and I have a high schooler. But that's I have always wanted to do the 5-piece challenge exchange, Vicki. That always sounds like fun. Yes, like Teresa mentioned, some groups will have the Happy Mail address list. And I'm in a group called Junk Journals. Well, they changed the name. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's Junk Journals and Creative Visions. And they do like a Thankful Thursday and a Sharing Sunday. So there's basically a day where you can share your wishes, and then there's a day where you can share things you have to give away. Thanks, Debbie. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, Sandra Louise. I just did the swap and glue with over in Jovi's Facebook group for her. I have 2 of those videos where you trade magazine pages. That was fun. Thanks, Carrie. I'll be sure to give you a shout out. I would appreciate that. And I'm it's free, free to watch, free to to get your event on there. I just need to have it before Sunday, because Sunday afternoon I do the voiceover and upload it so it's ready to go by 6 Central Time, Texas time. And all right, guys. Well, it is 6 o'clock, and I could totally sit here and do jazz hands with you all day, spirit fingers. But it is close to supper time, and need to get that started. And I need to continue working on my chunky gnome. Let me get him out. If you haven't seen him, he's quite the chunkster. And I gotta find a place now for. Oh, that would be fun. You can cover up some of the threads. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm working on that video with making some ephemera for that. So I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I will not be back on next Saturday, but maybe next Sunday. We have something planned for Saturday, but I don't. It's not a planned thing. So usually I just hop up here when I get a chance. So happy to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Check out all the channels up here, and check out Junk Journal News, and go back and watch all the previous episodes. All right, guys. Hey, Vicki. Thank you for being a nurse. I'm a teacher, and I think that's hard some days, but I can't imagine being a nurse. Thank you for doing that, because you have to have some serious patience. Patience, like not people patience, but working with the public like that. Nice, Vicki. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm on year 28 of teaching, and maybe sometime soon I can retire. It won't be in the next year or so. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye.